I now want to talk about creating a recording account for your computer. And the reason for this is we want to have our screen look as great as possible. And one of the things that we can do is maybe have a lot of programs installed or applications. We might have browser history, we might have a background, several icons on our desktop. All of those things can be a distraction to our viewers. So one of the lessons that I learned about using Camtasia is to have a nice clean background. And one way to do that is to create this new user account specifically for recording. So in this video, I want to show you how I create that new user in Windows 10. So I'll start by going down to the Start button, and I need to go to Settings. And then when we click on Settings, we want to go up to Accounts. And then here it tells me that I'm logged in, and it says I can log in differently, but really what I'm concerned with is adding someone else. So I'll say, let me add family and other people and add someone else to this PC. So it starts off by asking us for an email address. Well, this isn't a real person. There isn't a real email address, so I'll choose I don't have this person's sign-in information. And then it comes up and says, well, you can create an account through Microsoft. Well, I don't need that, so let's add a user without a Microsoft account. It says, okay, who's going to use this PC? Well, this is my recording account. And then it says, well, let's make it secure. Let's add a password, so you can add whatever you want. We'll try that. And I'll go next. I'll give it a hint. There we go. I just made it recording for each of those. Next. So now that the account is created, it's set up as a local account, just a regular user. And most of the time I need to do things on my PC as if I'm an administrator. So I'm going to change the account type, and it says it's set up as a standard user, but I want this recording account to have full permissions, full privileges, so I'll say administrator and click OK. So now what I can do once that account is set up, if I'm ready to begin recording, I can use Control-Alt-Delete, and it comes up and I see an option here to switch user. So I would click switch user, enter that recording account, and then have that account ready to go purely for recording my computer screen. Now again, this is an optional task for you if you want. I find it easy sometimes to just have a clean computer screen and just use my own local account. But for some people, they like to have, this flashy background and all these icons on their desktop. Here's one way that you can create a nice clean account with no browser history, with no other distractions, just for recording your PC.